Okay, so that was my playthrough through how I play the lead guitar part to Oceans by Hillsong United. So let me explain a little bit about what I was doing. So for the very beginning, I kind of just stay out for the verse. I was kind of throwing in before it started some just ambient kind of. But for the first verse, I stay out, and then really when the guitar starts to come in is that first chorus, and I will call upon your name, and it's a G to a D to an A, so it's a 4-1-5, and the guitar part goes like. So I'm starting on the 4th string, this G, and then I'm skipping a string, playing with my pinky. It's the 8th fret on the 2nd string, and then the B on the E string, that's 7th fret. And the kick pattern, for this live version, the kick pattern's not in, but usually the kick pattern is like a dum, 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 and so I kind of mimic that with my thumb. And I'm picking with my thumb, my first finger and second finger. Same exact pattern, moved up to a D on the 12th fret. Last time on this one, I actually bar it with my pinky, but this note moves up from 2. So this is actually a really good shape if you really are struggling with knowing the names of the notes on your D string, on your 4th string. Then you really have to know it, because you're like, oh, I'm on a G. I have to find my D on this string, and I have to, find my A chord. So that's. Not too bad. This I'm struggling a little bit because I haven't played this kind of stuff on this guitar in a while, and the string spacing is a little bit wider, it seems. So I'm kind of, my muscle memory, I'm kind of freaking my fingers out. But after that, the last time I'm yours and you are mine, it goes to the A. And then that's all my neck pickup, and then I kind of switch to my middle pickup. And for this setting, I'm just using, I'll run how I'm using this sounds just for, this is like one of my practice setups. But then I'll switch to my middle pickup for this next interlude. So that's just both on your 7th fret. I'm using my pinky and my ring finger. And you're for all of this, your E string, your high E string's open. So it's. So the picking pattern is the 2nd string, 3rd string, then the 1st string. And then back to the 2nd string, and then you start over. That's through the first 2 chords, and then it goes to your first finger 5th fret on the 2nd string, and your middle finger the 6th fret on your 3rd string. Same picking pattern. And then you move this shape up to your first finger on the 8th fret, and then your middle finger on the 9th fret. And that's played over a 4 chord, over the G. So it's kind of, you could call it, I call this like a G6, because it has that note, which normally isn't in your F chord. But that whole thing really slow. Okay, so then the next part is verse 2, and depending on what the energy is like, sometimes I'll kind of pick up here. And I'll do kind of like chord inversions. And then sometimes I'll just do swells, single notes. And so then that's all verse 2, keep it really light. And then the chorus comes in and it's that same pattern again. G to A. Same. So then it goes through that and it goes into the bridge. The bridge, first part I stay out. And I think they sing through it once or twice, and then I come in with these chord inversions of B minor. And this is all based around my minor pentatonic. So I'm kind of doing this. To the 4, that's a G. To a D. And then the A, I'll do like this, or I'll do this, or you should be able to find all your patterns. I usually do dyads or triad. I call them dyads, 2-note. But the triads, you should be able to find, all in one shape. So then it goes to when it switches to the 4 chord, which is to the G. I'll get a little more aggressive with this, start to put a little more drive or volume. And for the 1, I might even go up here. Then it goes to the 2, which is a really easy one, I just bar. So the point I'm trying to make here is I just do inversions, and I'm just telling you the levels, how I start light and then get more aggressive, because I kind of do it every time depending how I feel. So I might do when you've been doing inversions for a long time, you hear certain melodies and you flow along with the band as well and stuff. But then it goes back to the 6, to the 5/7, to the 1, to the 5, to the 2. And then I'll start playing higher up, and then there's an interlude, and there's a couple things that you can do. A lot of times I'll just play pretty aggressive inversions. But there's a keyboard line that does. that. Oops. So you could mimic that with that. If the keyboard player is doing that, depending on what he's doing, I'll kind of play with that. And I'll even kind of do like a... only do it once. So I'm only kind of doing it once. You know. And then it comes back in, and this version it comes back in to the chorus. And I like to do, if it's getting really aggressive, do octaves. Sorry, I'm a little bit out of tune. And that's using my first string and my third string. I'm playing B, C sharp, D, or B, C sharp, like F sharp, which is the third, and then C sharp. Just whatever you kind of feel. And yeah, and then it goes back into the chorus, and then you keep it really light. Maybe not even play at all. So this is a very, very intimate song where a lot of times it's just keyboard and stuff like that. So how I'm doing my sound right now, I'm actually just running into main stage 3, and I'm running through like an AC30 preset and using like a tube screamer from a Waves plugin. So all my clean stuff, it's all my clean and my driven, same channel. I'm just controlling it all through the volume, and then the delay is kind of a dotted eighth note delay on this side, and just a quarter note delay on that side, and it's going through some verb too. So that's all. That's a lead guitar run through and explanation of how I do it on Oceans by Hillsong.